Quant is definitely a broad term. I think quant is being applied to a whole range of strategies with very different return and risk outcomes. Anything from, largely passive investing, smart beta, all the way up to high-frequency statistical arbitrage type funds.
Some may think of quant as purely a black box where you do your research and there's no responsibility for humans to touch the trades. Others think of quantitative tools as ways of sourcing new ideas for fundamental research. Our definition of quant lies somewhere in between. We want to leverage those fundamental ideas, but we want to implement them in a systematic, risk-controlled fashion.
We are able to evaluate companies on very widely accepted and in some cases widely utilized investment factors, things like value and growth and market sentiment. However, because we're using quantitative or systematic tools, we're able to evaluate literally 20,000 companies each and every day.
In our view, quantitative investing needs to have a solid basis in fundamental insights. The data on its own can lead you astray, and it's crucial to have investors who understand the fundamental drivers of stocks and how portfolios are constructed in order to leverage the quantitative tools at our disposal.
At Lazard, we're very much a quant team embedded in the fundamental shop. This is highly unusual because when you look at quant teams around the world, most of them tend to be standalone or they tend to be attached to some maybe index management house. Whereas our way of looking at investments very much ties up with the beliefs of fundamental traditional managers and our colleagues here at Lazard.
Having colleagues who look at individual names from a fundamental perspective and the conversations we have with them about how they think about investing have really informed some of the research that we do and allowed us to develop new strands of thinking from a quantitative perspective that we believe really differentiate our approach.
We're marrying return seeking with risk management to deliver consistent characteristics, consistent returns, and avoid surprises that come from unintended exposures. And that's why our numbers look as good as they do despite some pretty tough markets.